Hello chess lovers, Student here, and in today's video I want to share with you another amazing attacking game. On the white side is the 6th Women's World Chess Champion Maia Chiburdanidze. Her opponent is Ukrainian chess player Vladimir Malaniuk, Grandmaster from 1987. Meanwhile, this is year 1982. We are in Odessa, and Chiburdanidze, who is on the white side, opened up with d4. Malaniuk's answer was knight f6, c4 g6, knight c3 d5. Gruenfeld defense is on the board. e4, knight takes c3. This is the exchange variation. Bishop g7, knight f3, c5, rook b1, black castled. All this is the theory. Queen a5. Nowadays c takes d4, knight c6 or b6 are considered to be more popular tries. In the game we have queen a5 with a double attack. White castled kingside and black won the pawn on c3. Black could also capture on a2, after which white is playing bishop g5, and if queen e6 then e5. White is a pawn down but is leading in development and has a very active piece play. All in all, white has a compensation. In our game, after castling kingside, we have queen takes c3 and d5. Queen a5, since already white was threatening to play bishop b2 and weaken opponent's kingside at the cost of exchanging the dark squared bishops. Meanwhile, white is developing the bishop with the tempo, hitting on e7, queen goes back, queen c1, not only preparing bishop h6 but also putting useful pressure on c5. Bishop goes on g4, bishop f4, queen goes back on c8, e5. So white is a pawn down but has a very nice position, has a space advantage. These pawns are gradually starting to become a menace for black security, and yeah, all in all, yeah, white has a compensation. I really like white's position. Knight d7, rook e1, knight b6, and there comes d6, and so now white is getting a powerful passed pawn on the 6th rank. Rook e8, h3, bishop goes back to d7, blockading the pawn, and bishop h6. Here black played bishop h8, but could also play queen c6, for example. This exchange is not that dangerous for black. In the end of the day, after queen c3 check, black has this f6 move. Instead, in our game, we have bishop h8, and there comes knight g5. Not suspecting anything wrong, black played bishop f5, but this is losing. So let's first finish up the game, and then we will stop on these key moments on the last stage of the game. Now, since we reached the critical position, please pause the video and try to find the best continuation for white. Ready? Now look, if it weren't this knight, we could play bishop c4, right? This pawn is a potential weakness, is a potential target. That's why Chiburdanidze went for an exchange sacrifice on b6. A takes b6, bishop c4. Now how to protect that pawn? Bishop e6 is the move which first comes to mind, and that was the move made in the game, and this time Chiburdanidze delivered another heavy blow. Yeah, this time we have the second exchange sacrifice. This is amazing, guys, and just there is no way out. This is a total destruction. F takes e6, queen f4 with a direct mating threat, queen d7, neutralizing the threat, but with his next move, white forced a resignation. Yes, that move is bishop b5. This time, with a deflective sacrifice, white wants to announce a checkmate, and bishop b5 is something which is allowing white to win black queen. Enough is enough, black resigned. And so if we go back, for example, here, on move 21, where black made that crucial mistake, played bishop f5, let me tell you that the move which could allow black to survive was queen d8. In this case, for example, queen f4 can be met with queen f6, and if rook takes b6, then after a takes b6, bishop c4, black can go for an exchange of rooks on e1, and then protect this square with bishop e8. So it turns out that it was very useful to keep the bishop on d7 in order to maintain this possibility of protecting the pawn on f7. Also from d8 the queen can jump on f6, but yeah, instead we have bishop f5 and rook takes b6 followed by bishop c4, and then rook takes e6 simply destroyed opponent's fortress. What if, for example, after rook takes e6, black recaptures with the rook? Then this time just knight takes e6 and then queen e3. If black protects the pawn, then check. This is also a very beautiful line, queen e4. We have a staircase, and now white can go for bishop takes e6. If queen takes e6, then check. And then, for example, queen takes a8 followed by queen takes h8. Yeah, black is suffering heavy losses with an extra piece. This is going to be an easy win for white. So still white keeps on harassing this black king, right? Yeah. In our game we saw f takes e6 and queen f4 followed by bishop b5 put an end to this wonderful combination. Yeah, there is just no defense, right? You see that whatever black plays, black is losing his queen. So yeah, this is it, dear chess lovers. Hope that you enjoyed the game. Feel free to share with your friends as well. The double exchange was really a nice one. And yeah, in the end, let's also solve the daily puzzle, white to move and win the game. As usual, we'll wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in my next video. Take care.